who's the real number one? And this was interesting to me because I've not seen this kind of polarity in all three polls. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia are now number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the coaches poll, the AP poll, and the CFP polls. Some people aren't happy with that. Kirk Herbstreit is happy with it, but believes that Ohio State is number 1, but Indiana is a real threat to them. Booger McFarland, I love that name, Booger McFarland, at ESPN thinks Texas A&M should be number 1, which I guess goes along with what we were saying previously. Not a Big Ten team, but an SEC team. Adam Kramer,
you said Texas
A&M.
Oh, all right, good.
They're currently number 2 in the CFP.
I thought he said Texas, and I was like, he should not be allowed to vote, like in anything, like in college football, actual politics. He should not be allowed to vote.
Adam Kramer over at the Bleacher Report believes that Indiana should be number 1. He makes the case for Indiana being number 1 based on teams they've beaten, and I think that's it. That they just look more dominant. But I'm going to ask each of you in turn, who is the number 1 in college football as of November 5th, 2025? Ben, do you think did the CFP is Ohio State number 1, or would you make a case for Indiana or Texas A&M?
This is a tough one because I think the top 3 are correct. 4 and 5, Bama, Georgia, fine, you can argue that, but Bama beat Georgia, so they should be ahead of Georgia. Same win-loss record. Top 3 are correct. A&M has been impressive, but so is Indiana, so is Ohio State. The differential for me, and I saw in the chat, someone said, but Ohio State beat Texas. That's why they're number 1. No, Indiana has the best actual win right now in the sense of rankings, even by the CFP. And they went on the road and beat Oregon by 10 on the road.
Yeah.
Not 7 at home, like Ohio State beat Texas in the opener. So Indiana, and they're 9-0 compared to the other 2 teams are 8-0. Technically, Indiana has more wins and the best win, according to the CFP ranking. And Indiana has been very dominant also. Outside of the Iowa game, which that's just kind of Iowa. That's how they are, And they still slugged it out and won it on the road. So I personally am okay with the rankings, but if Indiana had been 1, I would have not complained at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a case to be made that Texas is probably the very definition now of overranked, at least as the season started. Gigi Dope is asking, so is Miami now completely out? No, Miami is actually, I just saw them. Where did they go? 18. They're 18 in the CFP and the AP.
They will be out.
No, go ahead.
I said they will be out once they take a 3rd straight L to Georgia Tech.
All right. Well, Rob, let me ask you. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you're happy with Ohio State being number 1. Do you see a case for Indiana or Texas A&M being number 1, or do you think it's the CFP is right the way it is now?
Quite frankly, I really don't care that Ohio State's number 1. I mean, it seems like this Ohio State team is just all business this season. They don't care about it either. Ryan Day doesn't care about it. I'm treating the season just taking care of business. So, if they would have ranked Indiana number 1, they're a really good team. They impressed me by going to Oregon and winning by 10. And, Texas A&M, they're looking really impressive as well. So if any of those teams would have been ranked 1, you wouldn't have heard a complaint from me, even though I do think that Ohio State, for as much as they lost in the draft, they replaced the defensive coordinator. They have a new offensive coordinator, a brand new quarterback, which, by the way, that was pretty much everything going against them, have replaced the entire defensive line, and the complete opposite is happening. And, just how they've been winning games as well. Their defense extremely impressive. They currently have the number 1 defense in the country. Julian Sayin is looking like a Heisman winner, and just all is well in Columbus. So there's a case. I think they're right where they should be, but again, like if they would have ranked us 2 or 3, like I'm not going to complain because at the same time, it doesn't matter.
All right.
I mean, look at last season. They came in the college football playoffs. I think it was like ranked 8th or 9th, and they went on to win it all.
Yep.
So it's just ranking. If you're in the playoffs, make the most of your opportunity.
Good point. Mac, what do you think? Ohio State, Indiana, Texas. Is it the right order?
No, it should be Indiana, Texas A&M, Ohio State, obviously. Okay, so my case for Indiana being number 1 is strictly because of the score differentials. I mean, they're destroying everybody. The reason why Ohio State is probably number 1 is because they've got the defense that can take them the entire way. I think Indiana's defense is still really good, but they haven't exactly gone up against a prolific offense outside of Oregon. And Oregon, they, for the most part, shut them down. Although they did allow 13 points to Michigan State. Michigan State's not much more than primordial ooze right now. So whatever. I do think that eye test wise and style points wise and offensive firepower wise and having the best win in the country, Indiana should be the number 1 team. I think Ohio State is probably the number 1 team because that defense is stupid good. I mean, Ohio State, I hate to say it because I'm not a huge Matt Patricia fan, although he might be a really nice guy. It's just he tanked the Lions, although that also may not have been his fault, but whatever. Anyway, where was I going with that? Oh yeah,
it's Rob again. But we got Garrison in the back in the green room. Actually, what is the name of that?
Cool.
Oh no, not another Buckeye.
Nice little downgrade there. Anyway, but I think Matt Patricia is doing an incredible job with that defense, so that's probably why they're ranked number 1. But like Texas A&M, I'm kind of surprised. The only reason they're ranked that high, and don't get me wrong, they're really good. Texas A&M is good for sure, but like their defense kind of sucks, and they also don't have a win that's really all that good. I mean, they beat Notre Dame while Notre Dame was ranked number 8, but we all think Notre Dame is overrated now. They beat LSU, but didn't LSU just fire Brian Kelly? So, and at the same time, they allowed 24 points to Texas San Antonio, 22 points to Utah State. They allowed 17 to Florida, and 42 to Arkansas. I think Arkansas has a fairly good offense, but I mean, that's not really a national championship winning defense, is it? So I honestly think Texas A&M is right where they should be at number 3. And the only reason they're that high is because they're undefeated.
And three of those teams have something in common. Those 3 of those opponents have something in common.
What's that?
They're all coachless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring on Garrison, and Rob is back also. Hey Garrison, how you doing?
I'm doing good, guys. Just, enjoying a glass of Yingling. How about you?
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
I have water.
Oh no! Whoa! Don't you ever disrespect? Don't you ever disrespect a great American beer like that?
Oh man, no, Yingling is good. I've had those before. Hey Garrison, we're talking about
an Indiana one.
We're talking about the CFP, and with Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Georgia are numbers 1 through 5 in the CFP, the AP, and the coaches poll. But we're wondering, is the CFP correct in putting Ohio State first, or should Indiana or Texas A&M be first? And I know you're a Buckeye, but
yeah,
what's your case?
Like, so I heard. At first, I don't think that Notre Dame wins overrated, but just want to point that out. But I get the Indiana point, but then I would bring this up. So Ohio State at home, they beat number 10 Texas, of course. Indiana has that impressive win at Oregon, but after that, I would say, okay, then what games after that? Well, the next closest game you're talking about for for Indiana is the Iowa game. Correctly, they won the points. They won by 5 points in Kinnick Stadium. That's very impressive. But I think for Ohio State, you haven't seen a game like that outside the Texas game. They've been blowing the doors off everybody. Defense has been very dominant. Quarterback has been very dominant. Of course, Mendoza has been too, but last game he struggled. He's actually had a couple games where he struggled now. So I understand by the if you want to use the resume, but when you turn on the TV, what do your eyes tell you? And that's why I would leave it for anybody.
My eyes tell me that
CFP
Indiana
thing,
is not Ohio State, so I want them to be ranked number 1.
No. I mean that's fine and all, but earlier I had a conversation with someone. They called Texas ass, and I said, okay, well, what ranking do you have to be to not be ass? And no one wants to answer that question. And so, by all
I remember
technicality,
that.
Texas,
That was on the Johnny Olden show.
Yeah, Texas is a good football team. So,
but Texas started off the season ranked and then ranked number 1, and then ended up not being ranked for a while there. So
yeah,
I
but
mean, we're thinking Texas is I shouldn't say we.
I'm
I'm thinking
well, I
Texas
mean,
is the very definition of overranked.
but I think we're treating Texas like they're Penn State.
Low blow.
mean?
Low blow.
As in, they're not some top 3 ranked team that just fell off the wagon. They're still in the top 10.
They got back. Well, they got back to 11.
Oh yeah. So
But-
look. So again, I'm not serious saying there's some world beaters over in Texas, but I mean, what? I mean, if someone else would be ranked there, then who?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if you push
Western
everybody
Michigan.
up. But
I think Garrison brings a good point.
Listen, if you want to have the Indiana conversation, I'm fine with it as long as no one said Texas A&M.
why not?
Yeah, no one said Texas A&M.
Well, you've got Booger McFarland there over at ESPN thinks this Texas A&M should be number 1.
Yeah,
Well,
he must have
his
forgot
first
that they
one's-
gave up 24 points a game.
Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, their defense is cheeks, dude.
Okay. Yeah. So with no defense, you're not going to hold up.
Yeah.
But all right. Hang on here. So we've got. I'm gonna take some chats. Garrison, have you got time to hang on, or are you working?
I got time.
Okay. So here we go.
But yes, he's also working.
Brandon throws in there that.
Oh no, I'm just at the bar having a beer. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. All right.
Brandon throws out there that Indiana has the best win at Oregon. At Oregon beating them by 10. Nobody saw that coming.
That is correct.
Didn't they though? Well, maybe not. I guess because it's Oregon. Probably.
No, we expected Oregon to win that game, but then Indiana winning by double digits is just kind of crazy.
Okay.
And Oregon's offense only put up 13 points.
Right.
20.
King James
Wait.
2 NYC says Oregon's best was beating Penn State. Is that fair?
That's fair. It did break Penn State completely in half.
Did they play
Even
Minnesota?
James
Did they
Franklin
play
said it.
Minnesota?
Next Friday.
I mean, if they win this weekend, Iowa's their best win. But of course, that's
Yeah.
which. By the way, you guys escaped that not going to night game at Kinnick, but that's another conversation.
Blame the scheduling, not us.
Iowa currently has the number 2 ranked defense in college football.
Yeah. And they're ranked 20 in the CFP. So King James also says that Ohio State has the least amount of offensive snaps of any team in the country. They're not interested in inflated scores. That I actually find fascinating because wasn't it Urban Meyer who was trying to do 70 or 80 snaps a game? He was hoofing.
Yeah.
He was
He
pushing
was
that.
Yeah, his offensive philosophy was just snap the ball so many times the other team's defense just wants to die.
That was also
And then dies.
That was the Chip Kelly model where they were trying to run 80 to 90 plus a game.
You know, that to me, that's crazy that they have the least amount because their defense is really great on getting off the field on third down, giving their offense more possessions.
Yeah, but the offense is really slow. I mean, they take their, which is good. I'm a Michigan fan. I don't mind slow offenses. But it's they take their time snapping the ball. Like they let the play clock run the play clock run fairly low between every single play. And then they don't mind letting the clock run too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw this stat. I'm sure Rob did, but at the pace Ohio State is going by the end of the 12 games and when they get to the playoff, Ohio State would have played a full game less than everyone else in college football.
Yeah. I'm super curious to know how that's going to affect their chances in the CFP, because like, will that actually have some sort of an effect on keeping them fresh for the playoffs, or like, what is that going to do?
They did it last year.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Say that again. They're going to play a full game less?
The amount of snaps that they're playing this year is basically a full game less than what any other team is playing.
Okay.
So like the average amount of offensive snaps that happen in a game.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ohio State is playing a full game's worth of average number of snaps less than everyone.
Are you computing the words that are coming out of his mouth?
Do you understand?
Yeah. Rob had to head out again. Something's going on with his connection there.
Oh, he like slapped the camera down. He was like,
yeah, he's getting frustrated. A2 Fan 71 says Indiana beat number 6 Oregon convincingly on the road. OSU barely beat number 11 Texas at home. Well, they were number 1 at the time. What are we talking about?
Well, but they're number 11 now, and we know that they're I mean, Texas is I still think Texas is overrated. And if Arch is still out, I mean, actually what's kind of funny is if Arch is still out and Texas plays better, then that Ohio State win over Texas is still kind of...
Did Arch just get hurt, re-injured against Vanderbilt? Because he was injured. He went into concussion protocol. Then he came out Friday before the Vanderbilt game. So far as I'm aware, he's good to go. He played against Vanderbilt the whole game.
By the way, that's his 3rd concussion protocol in his career.
Yikes! That's not good.
Seriously?
That's a Manning thing.
Oh, real, is Texas... I just want a simple answer here. Is Texas still overrated if we now correctly rate them?
If we now correctly rate them. What do you mean?
As in, like, they're not overrated now that we know what they are.
I don't know, because like Arch Manning's the giant question mark, right? Like if Arch Manning comes back or is back, I don't know off the top of my head, and plays the way that he has been throughout the season, then they're going to lose to Georgia and they'll likely lose to Texas A&M. Although Texas A&M, they have a shot against, because like I said, Texas A&M's defense is cheeks. And if they lose those 2 games, then are they falling out of the rankings? And does that mean that they're fairly ranked? Because then we know what they are, and that means Ohio State's win over Texas is over an unranked Texas team. So that no longer matters. But if Arch comes back and plays well, or if the backup plays well, and they pick up 2 of their next 3, then they're probably somewhere around 12, 13, possibly still in the playoffs. It's a good win.
You have to use the old and still current, I believe, ESPN SEC ranking model, where it'd be like Alabama beat number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All those teams are unranked now, but they beat them when they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have the best resume. That's the model. Okay. You have to use that.
And I would remind everyone that Washington is ranked now too. So
yeah,
23,
which they should be.
Iowa is ranked number 20. That's the one that threw
they should have been ranked 2 weeks ago.
I mean, they're not ranked okay, they are ranked in the coaches poll down at 24.
Well, you know what's crazy about Iowa is that if you look at their offensive stats, it doesn't look great. But if you look at their efficiency stats on offense, they're pretty high up.
Right.
Okay.
They won't be ranked after this weekend. Don't worry.
Rob is back.